My son is, he's very devastated. He'll wake up out of the middle of his sleep, screaming. He'll scream, "Mommy, are you there?" I felt helpless because I was down on the ground. And he was down on the ground. And he's looking at me screaming like, "Mommy, please help me, help me." I couldn't get up myself. I couldn't do nothing.
A Chicago mother, along with her children, have been jumped by some other middle school children. And this is sad, y'all. Trigger warning.
And to the Chicago kids who jumped that grown woman while she was literally walking her kids home.
Where they role models at? Where's the adults? That's the question we all trying to figure.
You have probably seen the video by now, and it is heartbreaking. At one point, her babies are clinging on to her, trying to protect their mom from being attacked. And listen, Zeus Network, the whole Baddies cast, the parents, the administrators, I need all of y'all in my office immediately. I have questions. Mainly as a parent, what are you going to do to make sure your child does not end up in something like this and does not do this again? Did the school know? Were these kids already her children to the point that the other kids felt bold enough to attack the kids and the mother? And how do we rehabilitate the situation so it never happens again? These kids are young. At least one of them is only in 8th grade. Lord, fix it. On a positive note, the community is rallying behind this mom. They're helping her move, replacing items for the kids. And this organization here called Bosses University looks like they're collecting donations for the family. So this article says donations can be dropped off at the JLM Center off West Jackson Boulevard in Chicago from noon to 5 p.m. and St. James Industrial Church off of South Racine Avenue in Chicago. Sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly, but if you can donate, if you have the time or the opportunity, please do so.
At what point do we realize that there is an evil spirit amongst us that needs to be purged out? Why are these children feeling so comfortable to put their hands on an adult and her children? You have to look at the parents. How are they raising their children?
So your kids jump somebody mama, and then you put out this fake ass apology video. Let me play it for y'all. Y'all tell me if she mean it.
Okay.
So that's the mother, and this is the child who did the jumping. When I seen it, she was smiling and laughing in the beginning of the video.
Okay. Okay, so this is an update, y'all. I want y'all to meet Kamira. She is one of the children that was a part of the fight at OT Bright School on yesterday. We're just coming live so she can say her piece and take accountability. I won't say too much. And please, anyone that decides to say anything, keep it respectful. This is the child.
My name is Kamira Grant, and I was wrong for everything.
It's okay, Kamira.
For everything that I did.
Notice they keep assuring her that it's okay, it's fine, it's okay. That's the problem in the beginning. Would they have been sorry if this situation did not go viral? Would they be sorry then? She's used to this. She has to be used to it. You're not gonna sit up there and just put your hands on an adult woman if you're not used to that. This has been going on, and I'ma prove it's been going on. Just watch.
It's okay, Kamira.
It's okay.
For everything that I did.
Little girl is not sorry, bro. Personally, on God, every jit would have got that belt that day. And they mamas. Long story short, this mom was trying to protect her kids after school because people were hitting on them. While she trying to protect them, these said kids are also putting hands on her to the point where she fall down and they proceeded. You got auntie clowning about the situation.
What's funny though, y'all was looking for me and y'all was chiming in on shit that y'all.
Shake my head. Aunt of one of the students who jumped the Chicago mother trolls woman. She got crunched out there.
You got some of the kids' mom hopping on Facebook talking about some their kids don't got to give nobody an apology, that their kids is A, B students. All right, mama, come step out in the field. See a lot of parents talking, nobody stepping out to that field though. Some people saying they're just kids doing kids things. When I was a kid, I'd never jump nobody mama. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all keep saying kids is being kids. This is a new generation. TikTok is fast forwarding a lot of these kids' brains. Social media in general, they know what they did. Hope all the mamas justifying their kids' actions get charged.
and they're being desensitized. When they see things on social media, they're like, oh, okay, it's funny because it's not happening in real time. They don't have any empathy.
Hey, do something, ho. Do something.
It's the aunt.
What the do something. I don't know what happened, but it looked like you with the wrong person. I ain't with nobody. I ain't even. What did I do? Ask me what did I do? Yeah, I knew them little. Why y'all started bothering me? What the did I do? Y'all can't tell me nothing that I did. Y'all knew her kids was getting bullied. Y'all should have went up there. If her son was getting bullied for 2 years, why the would you keep him in that school for 2 years?
So you blaming the mama for keeping her son in the school, not your child.
I remember Charleston White said, we are turning into the oppressor. He said, we as black people are turning into the people that oppresses us. What do this sound like?
Blaming the mama? Throw all the parents in jail. Every single last one of them. I can't even be mad at the little kids no more. Can't even be mad at the kids no more. Look at where they come from. Throw the parents in jail. I guarantee their whole tune will change. Their whole tune will change. Horrible parents, man. And look at his ass peeking in the back behind his mama. No, don't peek. Come on up front. Come up front like you were doing when you were talking to that little boy mama. Black people, it's over. We done for. Cooked. Stick a fork in us.
Little girl, the fact that you sat on that live with that hoodie on, looking like Cleo, ready to set it off, lets me know that you would do it all over again if you had the chance to. And please don't think that we don't know that you tried to play in our face with that whack-ass apology. It was very forced and it was very disingenuous. Not only that, the fact that you sat up there laughing and trying to smile through it all pissed me off even more. And to that woman that was in the video with you, talking about she's just a child. Well, she wasn't a child when she raised her hand and started swinging on that grown woman. So guess what? From here on out, you get grown woman treatment. Not only that, see, y'all tried to play with that lady, but God didn't play about her. That woman got a new house. She got a new car. She moved out of that neighborhood and her children now go to a new school. Not only that, a local rapper now is going to fly her and her family out to LA for the weekend and covered all of their Christmas stuff. The reality...
You see why our values is at? Like, you supposed to totally disregard everything that happened because you get shiny new things. You got a new house. You got a new car. You're gonna get flown out to get Christmas gifts. Hell, we need correction in our community. What we seeing now in real time is that there's a divide between good and evil. We're being separated. You got some evil ass black people out here. Not all black people are God's chosen. There's some satanic ass black people out here. There's got to be a separation. They making all of us look bad.
Of it is that apology that you gave will not take away the memories that lady is going to have to live with for the rest of her life from what y'all did to her and her children. So you can keep that shit.
Y'all listen to this, because the little girl that basically was the main leader in the attack of the mother and her kids that live in Chicago spoke out on live yesterday, y'all. Now, this mother was attacked by elementary school kids and middle school kids, okay? Mind you, the little girl that did a live with her mother and whoever else family members basically came to the internet to supposedly...
Look at her stance. Look at her stance. She got her stance up like she been doing this.
Freaking accountability, which it wasn't no accountability. But I want y'all just to watch this with me, and I'm gonna tell y'all my thoughts afterwards.
Keep it respectful. Oh, was your little motherfucking baby bot respectful when she put her hands on that grown woman and her daggone son? It wasn't no respect when she was doing none of that. So let me be very disrespectful in this daggone video.
Now, mind you, she's sitting there basically talking about something she's following in behind people. Like, little girl, you a eighth grader. You probably was one of the oldest ones out there. You was the first one that took a swing on that daggone mother. So who was you actually following? No, you was the motherfucking ringleader. So why you sitting here trying to get on this internet because your mama basically told you to try to take some type of accountability and to keep people off your ass, you want to get on this internet and be sitting here smiling in the beginning and fake crying? Because I didn't see no type of accountability, to be honest. And I see exactly why you're not really trying to take accountability, because of the type of mama you get. Now, I ain't played the whole video because I'm gonna make a part 2 where I play the whole video and y'all can make your own assumptions. But I know what I seen. I didn't watch the mother live twice. Okay? And my whole thing is like, little girl, you knew exactly what you were doing. Now, you spoke about how you the cheerleader of you the captain of the cheerleading team, that you make A's and B's and blah, blah, blah. If this the case, why you choose 2 days ago to honestly basically show who you really are? Because this ain't your first time. You obviously basically are going to school and other people as well, besides that little boy and besides the mother. Ain't nobody trying to hear none of that shit you talk about or your goddamn mammy. Cause come outside, please.
Spare the rod, spoil the child. Let's bring it back to what Charleston White said. He said, we are becoming the oppressors. Y'all remember back in the day with comedians, they would joke and laugh about how people would do soft parenting and the child would then call them out their name. They would swing on them. We have started to do the same thing. Like, we really be trying to be friends with our children. We didn't go for that. We did not go for that back then. We didn't go for that. Get out of my conversation. Go stay in the child's place. Get out my mouth. Y'all remember that? Yeah. That don't go on no more. Now the parents is being friends with the children.
If y'all watch this whole video through, let me know y'all thoughts in the daggone comments, because I feel like she full of and the mammy is too. And I said what I said.
So I did see that video with them kids out there in Chicago that took and jumped that pregnant woman and her son. And I have been seeing, you know, the one video floating around with the girl trying to cry and say she's sorry, and the mama trying to coach her through the apology and all the rest of that. And then I seen the post with the one mama that's saying that her child ain't finna give y'all no viral moment, which is very funny because her child thought it was okay to give a viral moment of her attacking and assaulting a pregnant woman and their child and her child. Here's my take on it. Those kids don't respect authority, and those kids don't respect consequences of their actions. And yes, I say respect because you don't have to necessarily fear consequences like we did, but it's the simple fact that they don't respect authority, so therefore they don't respect consequences that could come their way for their actions. The problem does start at home. Growing up, being a rambunctious child myself, being in the middle of a lot of mess myself, me and my friends, all the bullshit stopped once somebody's parent was present. And the fact that a parent was standing there and they took and they then honed in on the parent and thought that it was okay lets me know that they have no respect for authority whatsoever. They fear no consequences. Because I didn't hear not one child go, no, don't record this. Oh, what if they got cameras on the doorbell? I'm not saying that I'm justifying what they did as long as they would have not got caught. What I'm saying is you can tell they have no fear of consequences and they don't respect authority. So I'm seeing a video of you got the phone up in the baby face so that they can apologize to the public. What would have been really good is if you would have marched your child on over there to where that woman lived, knocked on the door and record her apologizing to that woman, her unborn baby, and the little boy. Something a lot of people don't know how to do. Taking accountability ain't sitting at home in the safety of your home and putting the phone up in your child's face. Taking accountability is facing the person that you wronged and apologizing to them.
She didn't do it to us. Like, why are you getting on the camera showing us that you apologize? No, go to the person. And to harp on what she just said is that that little girl knew a phone was recording her. Usually a child would be like, oh, dang, I'm being recorded. My mother might see this. Let me not do this. They ain't say none of that. They don't respect authority. They don't have any authority.
And I read the rest of that woman comment. The one of the mothers talking about, oh, don't act like when y'all was 12 and 13 years old, y'all wasn't out here bullying people and whatever. I'm paraphrasing because I skimmed through it. What that got to do with your child? That being said, in today's society, with technology being everywhere, in the palm of every child's hand, on doorbells everywhere, surveillance is everywhere. You should be definitely instilling in your child to be careful with what they're doing when they're out in public. Be careful of their behavior. Watch yourself. Act like you got some sense. That should literally be something that all parents are teaching their children, because this internet, this shit's forever. So at the end of the day, I hope that mother seeks the justice that she deserves. I hope that the trauma of those two children having to watch their pregnant mom be forced to the ground and jumped and stumped and punched on, I hope that they receive the healing and the therapy that they're going to need to get through that. And I hope that these children, though they are about to learn a very, very good and hard lesson in life, I hope that these children can bounce back from this and grow up to be outstanding citizens. Peace and love, y'all.
Justice, baby, I love you. God is
And then you gotta watch out for the clout chasers. If this thing wouldn't have went viral, do you think that people would have poured out their support like this? It's a clout thing with some people as well.
With you, girl, please. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, baby. Come on. No justice, no peace, baby. God is with you, girl. Continue to come on. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No peace.
Man.
No justice.
Bruh, this been going on, bro. Where was all of this when this been going on? I know some of the students be coming home like, yeah, you know, such and such have not what such and such upside their head. People know these stories already. Where's the cry out then? Like,
Yes. Yes.
I would have hit one of their ass yesterday. I'm fighting.
see, they already got it in their mind, render evil for evil. I would have hit one of their little ass. It's still the same mindset.
And to the parents of all them kids in Chicago that jumped that pregnant mother, all y'all need to be in court by Monday. Huh? And to the parents of all them kids that jumped that pregnant mother and her kids, all y'all need to be in court by Monday morning. I took the morning to wait to post about this because I had to see exactly how many messages I was going to get about this, because I have never even had this many messages sent to me about one specific thing. This mother was on the way home from school. It wasn't a child that she had in high school. This wasn't 11th or 12th grader that kids had problem with. This was a very young minor. And there was older kids, younger kids, a group of them that were basically preying on this mother and her children. So much so that she fell on the ground and they commenced to start jumping her. Now, today I'm hearing that it's a lot of police activity up at the school, and we have not got the information about that. But all of those parents who had their kids involved in this, there needs to be charges brought up for the simple fact to make sure that this doesn't happen again. Now, to the parents of those kids that was jumping that pregnant mother outside in Chicago, I don't know what you're doing at home, but tonight it better be some whooped asses up in that house. Huh?
He not let, if you put the fire on the parents would then in turn put the fire on the children. Fire, I mean like some consequences. Y'all remember you acting up in school? What? That teacher called me again? What? You gonna get it. You gonna get it. And if your mother or father had to come from work, I gotta leave from work, you know you about to get it. You know you about to get it. They called me again? What? I gotta leave from, oh man. Oh, you about to get it.
I'm talking about one of them old back in the day ones. I'm talking about give them a bath, let them go, think they going to sleep,
don't dry
and
them up.
commence to whooping that ass in the dark. Yeah, these kids need that. Because this mother already looked like she was going through it. In the video, they pointed out stuff that was going on with her ankles, ass, she not talking to the best of her abilities. Come to find out she was in the hospital the last couple of days. And these kids taking tack on her. Now, if she would have hit them back, then y'all would be talking about, she hitting kids, she should have left that up to a grown person or called the police. This is why stuff is happening in society right now, because our kids aren't being trained properly. Sidebar, if that was my baby mama, Lord Jesus. Huh? Chicago wouldn't have had nothing left. I would have scorched the earth. Chicago would have just been another part of Illinois. I digress.
Now, like I said, you gonna hear from the lady who just got jumped here in a couple seconds. The guy said, her partner said she has sickle cell anemia. When you have sickle cell anemia, you be in pain. You know what I'm saying? So now these children are conditioned to prey on the weak. So when they grow up, they just gonna be preying on weak people. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Y'all get in the comments, tell me what y'all think. But this is crazy. I'm just a messenger.
My son is, he's very devastated. He'll wake up out of the middle of his sleep, screaming. He'll scream, "Mommy, are you there?" I felt helpless because I was down on the ground. And he was down on the ground. And he's looking at me screaming like, "Mommy, please help me, help me." I couldn't get up myself. I couldn't do nothing.
She's sick. She has sickle cell. So I guess they seen a little weakness on her because she's, kind of walking a little slow. And they have no right to put their hands on an adult.
See, they preying on the weak. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. Get up in that comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Big Cash signing out. Gone, y'all.